Hey all, Hipper here. Now, I've had a few videos where I've shown off the Martel as a really good ship for getting Krakens, and I think we'll just hack one more to show, and also to show that I do get Krakens. Now, if you look at the lineup here on the enemy team, this is a dream match for Martel. Like, we have 6 cruisers, only 2 battleships, and only 1 destroyer. Like, it doesn't get much better than that, except perhaps my team, where we have 7 cruisers. I mean, Martel is the best cruiser killer in the game, among cruisers, that is. The AP is just nasty. Like, it is devastating, and the fast reload means that you can use every opportunity that is presented to you. I mean, someone shows a broadside, the fast turret rotation is less than 20 seconds, and the fast reload and like the absolutely wonderful ballistics of these guns here just makes that you'll be able to take full advantage of that and simply just pound anyone who is foolish enough to show broadside, and especially cruisers. And if someone is trying to bow tank, you can just switch to HE and you'll have even better DPM than Wichita here. You're not as tough as Wichita, but you do have torps. So yeah, like I say, this cruiser is just a born cruiser killer. Especially here when I'm pushing this flank here with a Malfi, and I mean the two of us together is like very hard to do anything about. Especially when we're so fast and we are already in position, and the enemy team haven't even reached halfway, and we're already in the process of capping us actually. And there's no stopping me here. I'm just pushing forward and forcing this Wichita here to bow tank, reverse. And all I really need is just to wait for that other cruiser to come into my line of fire, so I can switch to AP and just like totally abuse that citadel there. So these two are on the retreat now, and I have plenty of backup behind me, most notably the Amalfi, which is doing a really good job. So I'll just park myself behind this island here and just wait for my fires to go out primarily, and then I'll keep pushing on because these guys are already losing. So I'm safe here, and there are no battleships really at all on this map here. They're all somewhere else, so I don't have to worry at all about getting citadeled from somewhere on the map. So I'm not even trying to hide my broadside here. As long as the cruisers can't get me, then yeah, there's no other threat. Not even a destroyer. So that's the cap down, and these guys are trying to hide in smoke, but of course we can't have that. So I'm just gonna pop out and put a little bit more pressure on them. And especially this squishy Belfast here. Now I was expecting to shoot at the Wichita, so that's why I had HE loaded, which was a mistake. I should have probably stuck to AP, but I wasn't really sure where the Belfast was actually hiding. So he is almost done for now, and I'm just showing the Wichita my butt, so it's really hard to actually get at me here. Just gotta get this Belfast out of the way, and then we'll turn around and challenge this Wichita here. And actually, Martel is one of my favorite cruisers to face Wichitas in, because at a distance, Martel has superior ballistics. So you're able to put hurt on the Wichita without the Wichita actually being able to do much in return. Because I have flatter arcs, I have faster shells, and not actually, I have the same reload as the Wichita actually, but the ballistics, like I said, are much better. And should we get up close, like I will be soon, then I have torps, and the Wichita has, let me think about it, nothing. So whatever way, like you look at it from the Wichita's point of view, it's a losing battle. If it's one-on-one, that is. If suddenly out of the blue some battleship like citadels me and takes off half my health, well then the Visitor has a chance. But in a one-on-one and like even a full health Visitor and a third health Martel, the Martel will still come out victorious if you know what you're doing. So I just miss out on that kill there, and I actually miss out on quite a few kills here in this battle. Not that they are necessarily my kills, but at least 2 kills I miss out on. So it could have been a 7-kill battle, this one here. And that's like what I said before. Like there's so many cruisers here, so like Martel is just in like heaven. Unfortunately now, most of the cruisers have run away, so I don't really have any cruisers to focus on now. So I'm gonna have to just settle for this Nagato here. And while we're doing that, we might as well cap D. Now that there's only this guy defending it. Of course, I am wasting like precious time here burning a battleship down when I could citadel cruisers. But as you can see on the map, they're all the way on the other side of the map. So it's a bit far to get over there. So it's better for me to stay here and help this Amalfi here take D from the Nagato. And it's not really going to be difficult. This is a tier 6 battleship, and we are at a very good distance, so it's just a matter of time, really. Now, some tier 7 battleships, and of course legendaries, can be kind of a challenge in Martel, but really any tier 6 battleship is not a threat. Like their ballistics are just so easy to predict that you'll be able to outmaneuver pretty much anything they throw at you, except if they might surprise you somehow, but then you've made a mistake anyway, and it's not really your ship's fault. And especially at this distance here, nearly 15 kilometers, I have plenty of time to do whatever it takes to avoid incoming shells. And now this Surrey here is starting to interfere, so we'll have to kind of angle them both at the same time and still put pressure on that Nagato there. I don't want him to be able to broadside and really get into this fight. So our team is slowly getting pushed back from B now, so it's imperative that we win this cap here as fast as possible, so we can head down the middle of the map and start to get the enemy in a crossfire inside B, preferably. So we need to get the Surrey out of the way, and then we need to cap, and then we need to sink that battleship there. Once that's done, we can join up and kind of like initiate a pincer on the remaining enemy forces, and that's pretty much it. So I'm kind of switching between the targets here, and with this salvo here, I get a fire on the Surrey, so he's done for. I don't have to worry about him anymore, so I can put my full attention on the Nagato here. And unfortunately I've lost my torps on the right side at the beginning of the battle. It's quite annoying because it's that side I really need the whole time. You see here another round of incoming there that we quite easily managed to defuse. So B is getting capped now, so we really need to get this guy out of the way. It's been taking way too long to get this guy sunk, and that was primarily because of the Surrey's interference. Kind of slowed at least me down here, pumping HE on this guy. So we'll give him final AP salvo there, and that took care of him. So with 15 seconds left on the clock here, we'll just turn right and start to head down towards the remaining enemy team down here. Now, without any battleships, a Martel and an Amalfi going in tandem like this is just a power couple, I guess. It's really hard to put up a fight. Like you see, even the Wichita got overrun, even though he had actually a Belfast as backup, because these two fast cruisers, with their combined firepower and torps, it's a tough nut to crack if you're on the receiving end that's for sure, especially if you're at quite a distance, like 12 to 15 kilometers. Here, again, I just miss out on this Wichita here. Of course, I didn't take his health at all, but I mean, a kill is a kill. But again, I didn't get it. So the enemy team has totally overextended here. They are surrounded now, actually in the opposite cap than they started in, and that's basically down to well, half of our team slowing them down while doing their circle maneuver, and the Amalfi and I being so fast to get around the map like this. We basically haven't stopped at all, and now we are starting to take our third cap here on the way, and it's just a lot of fun when this happens, when you team up with a random like this and you play exactly the same style, and it just works out beautifully. Here I just miss out on the Helena as well. It's just very, very unfair, this one. When it comes to kills, of course, I didn't actually damage that ship at all, I think, but I almost got the kill. So had we gotten those two Wichitas and the Cleveland, we would have been looking at, well, what that, 8 kills. But as it is, we'll end this battle with 5 and a Kraken, and of course that's more than enough. So talking about stealing kills, when it comes to this hood here, I'm going to get the most undeserved kill in the game, I think. But it's not really on purpose, because my shells are in flight, and then someone completely death strikes this hood here. Yeah, ironic, isn't it? And I just happened to get the last salvo in. And I mean, these things happen, and it gives me my 4th kill. So we got a nice fire there, so I'm actually planning to burn this guy down here from over here. And I'm not really prepared for this guy just absolutely getting hit pretty bad here. And just a sliver of health there, and I already fired. So actually my fire ends up taking him out. I just noticed that right now. I thought it was that last salvo there, but it actually wasn't. So we have a Cleveland left here, and we'll switch to AP because he is broadside, and he is going to regret that. And look at those, like the precision of these guns here, the dispersion, and just how straight the trajectory is, and how fast these shells here hit the target. I think only the Russians have better ballistics, but then again they have smaller guns. And just gotta sit it at that, but just a little bit of health left, so just very fast getting the last shot in here, and we just get him and get our Kraken here. And I mean, 3 captures shared with the Amalfi, 5 kills, nearly 100,000 damage, and Confederate. So yeah, a very good game in Martel, and like a lineup like this with so many cruisers, Martel just shines. It's where it does its best work, and if it's a cruiser-heavy meta, definitely take out Martel. You will get good games. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you out there.